6 9 day, 6 9 day. Freaky. 6 9 freaky. 6 9 God. What's up, family? What's the deal? What's the deal? Dream I was here for another one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Had to do it for the family, had to come through and had to wreck shop on today's ritualistic day. We're going to talk about some rituals you can tap into. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of aspects with the 6 9. And we're just going to have some fun with it today. You feel me? Because essentially, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't having fun, you ain't in spirit.
Message.
So let's get it on. Let's get it on. 6 9 creates the whole world, a whole new world. A place where me and you can live. I travel far and wide. Y'all see the image behind me, baby? Alien in the back, baby. Alien. I'm gonna talk about that too, real quick for the family. Look, yesterday Wimby did his thing, and he proved me wrong. He proved me wrong. He stepped up to the plate, even though he still feels to me, you know what I'm saying, like he got a lot of growing to do, a lot. He was getting to that cup. He making that pump fake, that slow ass pump fake. I said, all right. Let me give you a shot, baby. Let me give you a shot. Now that Dylan Harper, chaos. Dylan Harper, the one. Dylan Harper, Kobe. They should be featuring Dylan Harper. I'll just tell you what it is. See, you can't teach energy. And his energy is speaking of calm, poise, don't feel no pressure in the finals as a rookie. So I'm essentially blown away with his energy and the way he's carrying himself. But that alien, yeah. That alien, he's still got a lot of work, but he pulled it off and they won game 3, and we'll see how far the rabbit hole goes. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me good. What's up, man? What's good? C Wooden, Mr. Young, CC, what's good? Mahad, what's good? Leah, what's up? Kay, what's up? What's up, Yosef? Yeah, we in here. We in here. Look, today, me, Brother Yosef, Roderick, and D. Ray Wise, we're going to all go live and dive deeper into the fold on this relationship things. And I don't want y'all to miss it because boy, oh boy, it's going to be a powerful build between us that has experience and that's been in the know of this relationship thing for quite some times. And you know, me and Yosef, both of our queens, we molded and meshed in the spiritual thing together. So naturally, as we progressed in this spiritual conscious awareness of ourselves, our queen also did as well. So hey, fire bill today at 5:00. Be on the lookout for it. But today, right now, 6 9 creates the whole. 6 9 creates the whole. Now I know y'all thinking about the sexual 6 9. I know y'all are. But essentially, there's an aspect of the 6 9 that we got to understand that's bigger than sex. See, sex is a lower level energy, right, for the human. When we're talking about sex, you can also fall into the aspect of lust. And lust is your animalistic urges on this earth realm. When you transform your energy upwards, now we're talking about love or the heart chakra or the triangle pointing up, triangle pointing down, and creating the balance, the whole, the holistic part of you that moves with love. And when you move with love, you're able to receive love also. So you're giving it out and it's coming back. So it's a reciprocal process that's happening when you do stimulate that heart chakra in the love area. Now, I got so many different techniques for people to do this. and I'm gonna share a few today. But essentially, you got to understand that your human is lust. Your human urges, no matter how you want to feel about it. Like, yeah, we got lustful aspects of us. Like, we want to eat particular foods, even though we're not hungry, right? We want to have sex with particular females, even though, what I'm saying, they might not be good for our vibration. But essentially, what we got to understand to the core is that there's a more higher plane of existence than the human. And that's what we talk about, the spiritual, the invisible, the thing that knows, the thing that's actually running the ship, the real self. So I'm excited about this build. I'm excited about this build, and I'm going to dive into it with the guides.
Message.
So check this out, and I'm going to give y'all some exercises about it as well. Okay, here we go. Let's get it on. Check this out. So Mulan is a big aspect of this love thing that we got to understand to the core. And Mulan is a story or a representation that Disney made in the aspect of yin and yang. Now, y'all understand yin and yang is the 6-9, right? The holistic circle that you're trying to accomplish down here. It says, fearful that her ailing father, Osiris, subconscious mind, will be drafted into the Chinese military, Mulan takes his spot. Though as a girl living under a patriarchal regime, she is technically unqualified to serve. She cleverly impersonates a man and goes off to train with fellow recruits. So essentially what they were trying to show in Mulan was they were trying to represent your masculine and feminine energies combined. So when you see the sword is just your words, right? And your words are power. And your words is also the aspect of the throat chakra. And when we talk about using your sword or your words, we're talking about aspects of creative energy and and logic, right? So think about when people are writing a story. You want it to be creative. You don't want it to just be all logical. You feel me? So you want it to have an adventure in it. You want it to be uh, thrilling and you know exciting. When you take the logic, which is basically the mission of the story, right? And then you take the creative aspect, the feminine. Now you create an adventurous story, which is you living out your story with your sword, with your words. So basically, you're speaking your story into existence over and over and over again. And we got to understand that to the core. Like when you see Mulan in the movie, she's essentially carrying out a story. She wants to not let her dad get recruited. So she takes his spot. And essentially, now you see the movie, the action animated movie, carrying out to where, what I'm saying, she's doing stuff like a man, but she's very good at it. But she's also using creative divine feminine energy to defeat the enemy. So it gets deep, man. And, we got to look past the glamour of these movies and TV shows, right? All movies and TV shows is mythologies. And when you understand that to the core, you'll say, oh, okay, there's a meaning behind this movie. There's a point of this movie. Now, D-Ray and I went and seen Back Rooms this weekend. And boy, oh boy, why did we do that? God damn. Now look, Back Rooms, I don't know if I liked it or if I don't know if I hated it. I'm so torn. I'm just split in two. like I'm Mulan. It was one of those things where I was telling Yosef this. I said it's like Severance with mixed with Us. So y'all seen Severance? It was kind of boring, bland, and all of that stuff, right? But it kept you watching. And then Us was kind of, the double gangers and all of that, right? So I don't know what I was watching, but I went to sleep that night and I got the spiritual message. Right now, I'm not going to spoil it for nobody, but essentially it's an aspect of. Hold on, let me because I wrote it down. What did I write down? Let's see. Um, I wrote it down right at 4 in the morning. Stuck in a room, vibration, four corners. Yep. Okay. Furniture is a set of same patterns. Okay. Boom. The biggest aspect I got from it was the alcoholism. And being a former alcoholic, I understood what Chet was going through in the movie. And essentially, we got to understand that these substance abuse experiences will cause you to stay in an old self pattern based off of you're not utilizing the substance correctly. You're not utilizing it for ritualistic endeavors. You're more so utilizing it to feel sorry and pity for yourself. So essentially, you stay in a low vibrational state because you're never defeating that monster inside of you, that demon inside of you. Go see the movie, y'all know what I'm talking about. So he doesn't defeat it because he's basically an alcoholic. But I don't want to ruin it, but just go see it, watch it. And essentially, he's stuck in a loop, a pattern of his uh, of the four corners that he's stuck in. It was trippy, but besides that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep on sleeping on it and figure out if I really liked it or not. But nigga, it was kind of like a damn comedy for the most part. I'm laughing through the whole thing.
Message.
All right. So yeah, Mulan is basically that. She's the masculine and feminine energies combined, right? And we got to understand that that's an important aspect in you that actually moves you to be whole, holistic, right? In harmony, one with yourself. Now, in mythologies, they have this aspect over and over and over again, especially when you're dealing with Shiva. And it says in the Hindu philosophy, Lord Shiva represents both masculine and feminine principles. While he is revered as the epitome of masculinity and as an aesthetic, he is equally celebrated in his androgynous form as Ardhanarabhya, a deity depicted as half male, Shiva, and half female, Parvati. The male half represents Purshura, pure consciousness, and the female half represents Prakriti, nature, energy, and dynamic force. So we understand that Shiva is the ultimate example and the ultimate uh, image or God body that moves you into a more holistic state, right? See, everybody's moving into this pattern of the earth realm, which is them serving you up on a platter, putting you in this patriarchal energy and making you more manly. And reverse, in the the reverse card, they're trying to put a certain group of people into more feminine traits and never really tap into their masculine. So they're reversing both polarities so they can confuse a race of people to not be their ultimate God body uh, uh, person.
Sorry about you.
In the story of Shiva, in one of the mythologies of Shiva, Shiva was dealing with his sexual energy and he was dealing with the glamour, the earth, the world, right? So he's in a forest and there's nothing but goddesses everywhere in this forest. They're coming out of the trees. They got titties, ass, and everything. And they're just tempting Shiva to be with them. And essentially, Shiva's like, he has to fight off the urge because he made a promise to Brahma that, hey, look, I can do this and I can make this play happen to be the ultimate pure consciousness level. But boy, he's getting tempted by these bunnies in the forest. Not only snow bunnies, chocolate bunnies, Asian bunnies, The mixed breed bunny. This nigga just getting tempted over and over and over again. And he just got to keep on batting them all. And they're coming for him. They're reaching for his shirt and shit. They touching on him. He's like, no, ugh. He pushing them off. Get away from me. Damn, he got his jaw. What? So he's seeing what's it called at the top of the mountain, and that's what he has to get to. He has to get to Pravati, also Shakti. And he has to get to her because essentially that's going to make him whole, holistic, the pure consciousness one. So he defeats all of them, gets to the top of the mountain, and then he builds with Pravati Shakti, and they become the ultimate God together. Now, that story is more so about you and you understanding both hemispheres and both energies inside of you, your masculine and feminine energies inside of you.
Message.
And when we're talking about that, I'm going to break it down to a physiological level for the family so you can actually do these practices that I will give you to stimulate a more holistic walk in this world. Because, oh boy, if you do this, you'll start to receive channels and downloads and understand how to move in your adventure. A lot of us are moving so robotic, so masculine, so logical that we're not taking time to smell the roses and tap into our creative divine force. And it's a sad thing because, again, you are here to experience the earth realm for its beauty and wonder, which is Mother Earth or Sister Earth. Okay, let's get it on. Let's see. So Shiva is the ultimate aesthetic, but the ultimate aesthetic is made in the aspect of both hemispheres of the plane. Check this video out.
Look at Shiva. He is the most athletic and masculine god on the planet, believe me. He is supposed to be the very epitome of being a man. But one half of him is a woman, one half is a female body, one half is a male body. What this is trying to say is, you are an ultimate man only when both masculine and feminine are fully evolved within you. On the level of your mind, what this means is the logical dimension and the intuitive dimension of your mind. Right now, the societies are skewed. You're a man means you got to be like this, you're a woman means you have to be like this. You know, skewed human beings. Only when these two things are fully developed, you are a full-fledged human being.
Fire, fire, fire. Shout out to Segura. You know he's always dropping that light. Now, this image right here is a representation of both of those aspects. Your imagination and order. So out of chaos comes order. And this is exactly what this is. A beautiful demonstration of art that moves you into the imaginative process. Fire image. And if my bro guy Joel is in here, he'll share his website with you because, oh boy, he got nothing but these images up. And I had to get one from the guy and support the guy because, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. When I seen it, I knew it was something else, alien to this world, something outside of the matrix. So I'm gonna have the link in the description so y'all can check it out and understand it to the core of what's going on. Imagination is more important than knowledge. And knowledge is one of those aspects that will keep you stuck in the human, stuck in a particular vibration that doesn't serve you for your creative endeavors.
Message.
All right, let's get it on. Another masculine and feminine principle is this one. I know y'all are afraid of this one. Now, this is a huge aspect of the masculine and feminine because, again, Baphomet just represents the spiritual worker, right? As you can see, it's just nothing but symbology in the symbol itself. A lot of people run from Baphomet because they're afraid to tap into their creative side, their divine feminine side. Majority of the goddesses run towards this image. Why? Because they're not afraid to tap into their feminine.
Message.
So if you look at Baphomet, he's sitting in a meditative pose on top of the world. That means he's above the world. That means he's outside of the world. That means he's not falling into the state of being a human, right? And he's just sitting on top of the world, observing the world. Kundalini energy, as you can see the Pina and Pingala spiraling up where his phallus is located at. The masculine phallus and then the breast represents the feminine aspects of you, right? So that's duality, dualism, right? Creating the whole holistic being. Astral travel with the wings. He's pointing up and down, That's as above, so below. The horns represents him being the goat god, essentially more so than anything, um, strong, a powerful being, right? But then the fire horn represents the pineal gland, right? Uh, um, and yeah, it's a multi-level civil. Speaking of your spiritual worker aspects, you being in the spiritual knowing, right? Not just a conscious being, but a spiritual being. And that's a huge difference when we're talking about the two. A lot of times people are just conscious, right? But everybody in the world is conscious. You got to realize that. People can be conscious and still live in the matrix. I got a brother, he's conscious about things, but he's still part of the matrix. He said, yeah, but fuck it. I don't give a fuck if they did our program me. I'm gonna just be in the matrix. Because he's not trying to elevate his energy outside of something else that he's always been used to. He's trying to stay in the conformed state because it feels easy to him, and it's just part of uh, his walk in this particular incarnation. You, on the other hand, listening to this message from me, you know better. So you being conscious, you're saying, you know what? I ain't even trying to participate in this thing. I'm trying to be the ultimate observer and be able to have free reign over my reality. So when you have free reign over your reality, essentially you're able to create your reality as you see fit. But it's up to you to understand the nuances of how to program your subconscious mind. It's not going to happen overnight because you've been programmed for 20, 30, 40 years of your life. But essentially, if you know how to reprogram your subconscious mind, then you'll be able to start moving in accordance to your newfound reality. Now, I made a short or a YouTube short or a TikTok reel or whatever about this. I said, look, hey, if you want to change your subconscious mind quickly, you're going to have to act as if you are that thing right now. Your emotions is going to have to fall into play. The symbols that you're placing around you is going to have to represent that new person you are. And more so than anything, the actions you take. Because your subconscious mind doesn't believe you just saying these words. It needs you to use that sword and start chopping away at things. Start moving. How are you going to be a fat personal trainer? How are you going to be an out of shape personal trainer? If you're saying I'm a personal trainer and you out of shape, then your subconscious will be like, nah, really, you not. We don't believe you. So you got to be in the gym, in the environment, so you can actually sit in that particular reality. When I was, before I had any products and services I was selling, I would just used to mail empty envelopes out. because I knew that was a way to make money and create my reality in the reality I want to see in the aspect of freedom. So I used to put no return address, or I think I used to make up a return address and just put random addresses on it and just mail it out. And sure enough, I do that to this day right now.
Message.
Now I mail out 30 packages a day based off of me first being the thing causing the effect to happen in my reality. Look, you got to remember you're playing make believe. So in order to make believe, you got to get creative. And what's creative? Divine feminine energy. So I creatively say, you know what? Let me just start mailing out stuff every day and just see what happens. See, when you know the science, now you got to start thinking about creative endeavor ways to tap in. Nigga, we just did that blue moon magic ritual. Oh my God, our lives been changing ever since we did that, boy. And that was just in June, the early June. It's June 9th. Nigga, I did that ritual, and I swear, I can't wait till I tell y'all. You just wait. Y'all see the magic happen. Watch how dream work. But, it's been happening with me forever. Like when I was selling the magician books. Brought it back out to the family. Bill Cooper, the author y'all was trying to get. How can a nigga from H-Town, Texas, a Jamaican nigga from Houston, Texas. Look, let's check this shit out. I'll just tell y'all what it is. Y'all believe me or not. How can a Jamaican nigga from H-Town, screwed up nigga, Texas, start selling a book that was out of print for years and years and years? This book been out of print for damn near 40 years. This nigga, Dream Wise, this Jamaican goofy nigga with big ass locks and a bottom grill, did a ritual and started selling it back to the people that wanted it. Signed and everything. This is me, Dream Wise. I'll pop my shit on y'all boys. Started selling the book that was out of print. Nigga, say, look, hey, I'm just telling you what it is, baby. Y'all do with y'all information y'all want to. Do with your information you want. You feel me? Shit, magic, boy. I'm magic in this thing. You feel me? I might as well be mad. Nah, let me not say that nigga name. God damn. Get caught up here. Nigga. Would you be Magic John? Nah, hold on. Look how I pray that. Would you shit Magic a billion up? Would you be Magic Johnson to take what else he got going on? Y'all put it in the comments, let me know. God damn. Yeah, Trav, that's my God, that's my bro God. And then speaking of Trav, boom. First, hey, listen, we start this event thing. You feel me? Brought it to the family. And we got an event coming up. Y'all know what time it is. The event coming up. Another event, New Love Life event. It's happening. 8/8, Lionsgate. You feel me? 8/8. But I brought all the spiritual people to the fold in the first event, the Master Student Conference 2, Mystic Mind Conference. So us young gods, young in the spiritual community thing, right? We came right when we came 30. I came running, you feel me? And running it up real quick. And this is happening 8/8. Come down, fuck with your boy. Come. We're going to talk about relationships, but more so than anything, we're going to do a whole bunch of 8/8 rituals. So if you're trying to empower yourself, because you know I got the rituals, boy. You know I got the rituals, and you know we about to pull it off at this event. There's no way I'm gonna let this. You think I'm doing something on 6/9 today, and I'm not gonna let this 8/8 day be ritualized, boy? You got another thing coming. Coming. We're gonna turn up the energy on that day, 8/8. So pull up, Dallas, Texas, stand up. Y'all see the tickets or the link. D-Ray might post it uh, um in the comments. Who do I have? Everybody there. Trav, Conja Queen, Brother Yosef, Will Capru, Mook, myself, D-Ray Wise. You feel me? Priestess I said. All the people y'all watching now. Yeah. Yeah. You feel me? So one of the thing about magic and doing magical works is about the action. I cannot make it up. You got to take action. And if I didn't take no action, none of that stuff would have happened. So you got to put down your attention to ritual, right? Which is divine feminine energy. And then you got to tap into the action, which is divine masculine energy. Now I'm going to tell y'all how y'all can get y'all's mind right in the creative sphere so you can be holistic, right? Let me show y'all this video. I just found this video. This white lady. Hold on, let me see. She's doing stuff that's doing hemispheres of the brain, and I guess it's for people with Parkinson's. But essentially, it's the same concept as what you want to use. Let me see if I can fast forward to some stuff.
Down, down, cross, tap, cross again, up, up, cross, cross.
So essentially, when you stimulate both hemispheres of your brain, right, essentially what's going to happen is you'll be more whole, mentally strong. So you'll have a creative endeavor, adventure, right? And you also put some logic into it. So you want to be able to do that because you want both hemispheres of your brain to surge so you can fly. I used to believe when I was in the astral realms a lot, I used to believe I could just surge both of my brains and fly because I was doing it in the astral realms. I was feeling it, my brain surging together like it was crossing, and I would fly. When I would get back into this reality, I wouldn't fly, but I would try. In my backyard, I'll start running this shit and trying. But I was so like gone. You feel me? Like I was just in that world so heavy that, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you forget about this world and you start, you know what I'm saying, you start having trippy experiences like, damn, wait, am I alive or am I you start having real trippy experiences in this thing. You be like, hold on, am I still dreaming? Or am I and that's when you have to kind of tail back because you don't want to just be trippy all the time. You feel me? Especially when I was doing them 40-day fasts and 30-day fasts and stuff like that. I was really getting trippy in both dimensions, the third dimension and the fourth dimension. So crossing your midbrain is very important. A good exercise is picking berries, right? Picking berries is something easy y'all can do that y'all heard me say before. That's crossing both hemispheres of the brain. And it's basically surging both your brain atmospheres, your left and right hemispheres of the brain to stimulate that pineal gland. And so you can have a more seeing past the veil experience. A lot of times we're seeing what the Matrix want us to see. Even in the aspect of these things with Trump and the conspiracy theory stuff, tell y'all just fuck, y'all need, all right, whatever. The niggas ain't just doing their work because none of that shit matters. This is an illusion. So what does it mean? You feel me? So all you have to do is actually get into your bag and actually do your big one by understanding that, okay, I am the only thing that matters in this existence. We're just such 11 people that we don't even understand that you're messing up your adventure because you're thinking something outside of yourself is going to solve your problems. Only thing that matters is what's in you, within you, and in within you, it's a deeper voice than Donald Trump and Bill Gates and all of them, and what they're trying to program you with in this matrix. You have all the answers within you. It's just you don't trust that aspect of you because you've been public school trained, and you're believing that you have to get these degrees and this diploma to be somebody. But we can see that with these young kids today. These motherfuckers don't got no degrees and no diplomas, and you see it all the time. The young kids, the Castanedas, the Speeds, the whatever, right? All of the Mr. Beast, all of these people, right? They just moved into more creative endeavors, and sure enough, they pulled it off. Now it doesn't mean that let me copy Mr. Beast and I can pull it off too. No, it's about you tapping into your own creative endeavor, whatever that might be, and doing you. Can't do Mr. Beast. You can't do Casanat. They did it and they pulled it off. You got to do you to the utmost and stay in your creative divine feminine energy bag, because essentially that's all you have down here. Where you're still looking outside of yourself when you're trying to copycat somebody. You just got to run it up on self by doing the self work through Baphomet. Yeah, I'm just telling y'all what it is. Let's keep on seeing what this lady talking about.
Cross, tap, cross, tap. All right, we're going to put our music back on. Let me fix my watch. We're going to put our music back on, and we've got a fun song for you today. And practice crossing of the midline and doing full range of motion. Here we go.
Oh, she got good music on too. Hold on.
Up, cross, cross, then down, down. Ready? Cross, tap, cross again. Up, up. Now cross it. Overhead, down.
No,
Cross, tap, cross again. Up, cross, down, down. Cross, tap, cross, tap. Up, watch your arms. Cross, cross.
I'm doing the Dougie in this hole. What? This lady got. Say, I'm just telling y'all what it is. How's she gonna? What is she? How's she gonna probably sit on the dock and base somebody else? God damn, that's crazy. Hold on, let's see what else this lady doing.
Do it one more time. Up, up, big cross.
She's still playing the song.
Cross, down, down. Cross, tap, cross, tap.
Oh, this lady tripping. I hope she got.
In, cross.
Oh, she playing it the whole video.
Out, in, cross, back, out, jacks in the row. Out, in, crunch, crunch.
Hey, y'all give this to y'all grandmas if they starting to forget stuff. Just tell you what it is. Give it to your grandmas and them if they starting to be in that dimension and thing. Hey, you want them to get their mind back right? Hey, grandma, come on, let's do this exercise. I don't want to do that. You better tell her, come on, grandma. Come on, let me see you. Let me see you shimmy shake. You feel me? She crossing with the knees and everything. Fire, nigga. What? Hold on, let's see what she do right here. Hold on.
Cross, drop.
Ooh, she putting it on their ass.
Drop, cross, drop, cross, drop, down, 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 spell it out. R-O-L from the top. Shoulders roll out your arms and shoulders. Let it all to
This
the
lady,
side.
right?
Big stretch to the ceiling.
This
As
a
we
long ass
say,
video. Goddamn, them old people gonna be tired than a motherfucker doing this, kid. Goddamn. The midline is everything. The midline is everything. So crossing the midline, picking berries, right? That's one way. Brushing your teeth with your opposite hand, using your opposite hand. That's another way. Doing a figure eight with a basketball, right? That's a very good way. I used to do that a lot because I played basketball and it was easy for me. And that figure eight is going to help you cross the midline to surge both hemispheres of the brain so you can start thinking more congruently and so you can have more intuitive processes come into your world. What else? What else? Oh, here goes one. I didn't show y'all this one. Check this one out. This is the one you want to do. Boom. Drawing a figure eight on a piece of paper over and over and over again. You feel me? And just falling into that hypnotic state when you're doing it. Now, I did this a lot. And some of y'all know I've done this one a lot. Crazy. And essentially, when you do that, when you're drawing this figure eight, your eyes are on the center. Essentially, what's going to happen is your brain is going to start surging together so it can communicate with each other. Your left and right hemispheres of your brain can communicate with each other. And now you can have more intuitive processes that sees past the veil. Past the veil.
Message.
A lot of times we're not seeing past the veil because we're not making sense of it. So some people be too spiritually blinded, right? Which is the right brain. They should be so spiritually blinded that they can't even make it make sense. Or they be so logical that they don't see any creative endeavors in anything. They just have to have some logic. It has to be logical. I'm a Mr. Logic Man, right? See, that Mark Lamont Hill dude, I'll be looking at her like, damn, wait, you was with Dr. York? You use a lot of logic, nigga. Even if it was a cult and all this stuff and he did stuff to children and stuff like that, if you got some of that gnosis, some of that knowledge, then you shouldn't be this Mr. Logical Man. I think what happened with him was it scared him so much that he just went right to the left brain and went extreme left brain. So he's like, nah, I don't want to even see nothing. Even though I think he claims to be spiritual and stuff, he still has a lot of logic in it. You feel me? So sometimes we got to, now it could be a game with Mark Lamont Hill because he might be in the space of like, just trying to fit in with the humans and shit. But it still takes a creative energy to move in this world correctly. And sometimes he seemed like super logical, which is weird for somebody that studied under Dr. York and stuff. So yeah, family, I want y'all to do this ritual, do this today, 6-9 day, today, and cross both hemispheres of the brain, because remember the yin and yang is what 6-9 is all about. And we just understand that that's the darkness and the light. Out of darkness comes light. Everything is balanced, whole, holistic, right? The circle. See, that's another thing about back rooms. They had them in the 4 corner walls, rooms. And essentially, we got to understand that you're a circular being, right? Which is, you don't have no walls. There is no ceilings. There's nothing boxing you in. So we want to look at the aspect of making sure that we understand these symbols and these mythologies as something more than the logical aspect, which is 95% of the world. We got to start seeing this thing from another lens. There's a deeper meaning to stuff than, 1 + 1 = 2, right? Shit. In the spiritual idea of this thing, 1 + 1 can = 3.
Message.
And that's just being real. Yes, sir, family. I love and appreciate y'all, man. Love and appreciate y'all. Hey, if my bro got Joel in here, if he is, he's gonna drop his website, but his website will be on in the description to check out his art because oh boy, we alien to this world and it's happening. You feel me? Knowledge is more important, or imagination, which this is very imaginative, is more important than knowledge. You feel me? And again, Lionsgate, New Love Life, 8-8. Now we all gonna build today at 5 o'clock. So pull up. I think we're gonna be on Brother Yosef's channel, but we're also gonna be on our New Love Life channel. New Love Life channel. Let me see if I can put that link into the description real quick for y'all. Hold on. New Love Life. Y'all go find our New Love Life YouTube channel and follow the channel because we got some big things popping for the family that we want to encourage the family to tap in with. Here we go right here. So y'all follow this channel right here, family. Because I think we're gonna go live on this channel today at 5. Yeah, we're gonna go live on that channel today at 5. So follow that channel right there, New Love Events, and get down with the family. And we got some special people coming to this event that's gonna bring the house down, baby. So y'all be on the lookout for that. But more than anything, this event was essentially we need more and more times to get together, right? So we got together at the beginning of the year. Now we're getting together basically towards the middle end of the year. But as the years keep going, 2027, 28, 29, 30, we're going to try to figure out how to get this every season so the family can get down with the get down and try to really come and fuck with the guys. Because again, like-minded individuals is hard to find in this reality. So if you can listen, family, this AI thing is going to get real strange real quick. If you can build bonds with the family, then you want to do that ASAP. Because again, if me and Yosef can just bring people together, right? And just us have basically church in an aspect of like, hey, look, we coming together, we building, we vibing, right? And we're growing in this thing, then essentially it could take us to another level of genius. Because again, not only each one teach one, but like a community builds things, not just one individual. Everybody want to be Mr. Individual Man. If we can put our ideas together and somebody has this, I can buy it from you. Somebody has this, I can get it from you. And then, you know what I'm saying? We just build a solid squad as this team or as this world keeps going into this fake astral realm. Y'all know what it is, family. I love and appreciate y'all, man. Till today, peace to the gods.